Hello and welcome to FIFA Save My Life. Yes, we are back and I have a SBC to complete. Yes, I do. We have an SBC dropped. It was last night, but obviously I was out at football all day yesterday managing. We ended up 1-1, just so you know, so we're still top of the league at cup final. Brilliant. But yes, basically we have an SBC drop last night and it's a great one. It's basically Aaron Ramsey. It is Aaron Ramsey. His Arsenal career is coming to an end. He is moving to Juventus. He's going to be on mega wages for the Turin club. And yeah, the best thing is they've given him a great 88 rated centre midfield card. So you can move him up to Cam. You can move him back to CDM if you want. He has all the attributes for it, which we will go through. So what we're going to do today is we're obviously going to complete it. And I'll show you how to complete it and then we will review it. So as usual, we will do and review. Yes, we will do and review. Before I do that, I want to shout out to a few of people who've obviously been helping me. Callum and again, obviously, iBond and Mark and Wilson and all these people who've been, you know, sort of conversing with me. Thank you very much. You've been stars. I love sort of talking to you, and again obviously playing on we had a bit of a pro game this week. We've been trying pro teams and I really enjoyed it actually. So yeah, that's on previous videos if you want to watch that. Also I have a new friend called Hyphen Gamin. This guy does everything I don't, basically. Where I stick with FIFA and I am madly in love with FIFA, this guy does everything else. So you're looking at Black Ops, you're looking at Overwatch, Call of Duty, Fortnite. He does vlogs on games, he does vlogs on all sorts of stuff. Really cool channel, just starting up, so help out. I am mentioning it. I will also down below put the address to go and have a look. Guys, if you're supporting me, please have a look at the link down below. Go and have a watch of a few videos. Like I said, it's not FIFA. Which is great. It's something else. A lot of you guys ask me if I do other things. This is the guy who does other things. Hyphen Gamin. Have a look down below and go and have a look and follow and support this guy. It will mean a lot to him. He's just starting out. So yeah, there you go, Hyphen Gamin. I'll remind you at the end as well. So what are we going to do? We're going to solve the Aaron Ramsey problem first and foremost, aren't we? So you've got two parts to the Aaron Ramsey. You have Gunners and you have the Premier League. So we're going to look at the Gunners first of all and see if we can solve that one. With the Gunners, it comes with, we have to go one Arsenal player. You've got team overview of 85 rated and 70. So very reasonable for an 88 rated card that is as good as this card is, to be honest. So again, Arsenal players 1, 85 rated and minimum chemistry 70. So how did we solve it? Well, we got 85 rated and we got 70 chemistry, dead on. So follow this and you will be absolutely spot on, guys. And as always, if you have the same quality of card and you want to drop it in from the same league at this time, then basically do. But if not, then just follow it to the letter and you will complete it. So we start with Kepa in goal. We then have Marcos Alonso at right back. We have Socrates as our Arsenal player. We have Bzigli as our Juventus player. We have Sergio Asensio as left back, who's a goalkeeper. We have Iliman. We have Iniesta as 87 rated. We have Vidal from Barcelona. We have Castillo over on the right side as another Spanish player. We have Jonas as a Brazilian player up front, and we have next to him Coutinho. Coutinho is probably the more expensive one out of the lot. To be fair, I had a lot of these cards already. The only couple of cards I actually went out and bought, I bought Iniesta and Coutinho. Coutinho was around 30 and Iniesta was about 7, so not very expensive. The rest of them I had and managed to make work. So that gives you dead on, like I said, 85 and 70 chemistry. So you get it absolutely spot on if you do that. And for that, you get a prime gold pack. Prime gold pack in there, and we will open our prime gold pack. Why not? And see that we get probably absolutely nothing. And we get absolutely nothing. So yes, there you go. We move on to that. So we quickly shift those out and then move on to the Premier League. So with the Premier League, we need go through that one for you. So with Premier League, we need minimum 1 Premier League player. Other than that, it's 85 and 80. Guys, this is very reasonable for an 88 rated card. This is one of the more reasonable SBCs I've come across. It's very good. So in goal, we're going to have Neto who's Brazilian from the Spanish leagues, 84 rated. So he comes in. At right back, we also have Carnival, we have Philippe, we have Pilista, we have Hernandez at left back at 83 rated. We have Delafeo there, who's also Spanish, matches up with Danny Carbels. We've got a Pizzi in there at centre midfield. We have Koke, and we have Jesus and Lukaku. Now I use Lukaku because I had Lukaku and I bought Lukaku for 30 grand. To be fair, my team's now not looking like it needs Lukaku, so I put him in there. But again, that will get you dead on 84 and 80. Absolutely dead on, guys. There is no fat here to mess around with this. This is the same thing. So again, if you have an 87 rated striker who is Premiership or it's sort of Brazilian or anything like that, who can match in better, then do that. If not, then you'll have to do it this way, because this is the cheapest way I found to do it, and also the only way that gives you 84 and 80. So that is how to solve a problem such as Aaron Ramsey. Now we've solved Aaron Ramsey, let's open up the card and have a good look at what the card looks like. Exciting times. So this is Aaron Ramsey, who's been with Arsenal for many years. I think it's coming up to I don't know how long it is. It's a ridiculous amount of years. Obviously he's Welsh international, and he he's won FA Cups, he's won leagues, he's won all sorts with them. He is an exceptional player, and again recently Ian Wright has gone public in saying it is a mismanagement of Arsenal that they have let such a player go to somewhere like Juventus, which I agree. I agree, guys. I'm a massive Aaron Ramsey fan, not just for Wales. I think he does really well for his country, and he actually does turn out on regular basis, which countries such as Wales, not always the players. Ryan Giggs, case in point, never used to turn out on as often, but Ramsey does, and he's stuck with Arsenal for the years. I think he wanted to stay. They took the offer off the table. He wanted more. He saw Ozil was getting paid an awful lot of money, and he wanted similar, because he was actually better than Ozil, and he still is better than Ozil. I think it is a bit of a cock up by Arsenal. I think Arsenal, my father's an Arsenal fan, and I think it is a massive mismanagement of the player. Really, it should be Ozil going and Ramsey staying. I think Ramsey is a much better player than Ozil, and he has proven it over the last few years. Though Ozil technically is probably a better player, I think Ramsey is worth a lot more in the squad. So yeah, there you go. So that's the card, guys. We love it. It's all nice. Let's have a look at the stats. We start with he is 3-star, 3-star, so weak foot 3-star, skill moves 3-star. He's high. Now that is the big thing, guys. This guy will run throughout the game. He will chase the defense, he will chase the attack. He is brilliant. That is exactly the type of player I love to have in my squad. I have a lot of highs now, and again it works really well. So he is a welcome addition to my team. Pace wise, 76, 82. He's central midfield. He doesn't have to be the fastest, but again that's normal, that's about average. Shooting, this is great, 88. So the highlights are 97 attacking position, guys, 97. Already you'll see down below in a minute the highlights. I've played one game with him in Foot Champions, which I've not been doing very well. I lost the first 3 games, then I won a game, and now I've won a game. Down below you'll see it, won it, and Aaron Ramsey pops up right at the very end and scores the goal. He pops up at the right place, and his attacking position was phenomenal. That was great. His finishing's 85. His shot power is 93. His long shots are 85, and his volleys 91, and his penalties 86. That is brilliant shooting for a midfielder. That is absolutely exceptional. We've got passing, vision 90. So again, he can open up a defence. His crossing is 85 if you get him out on the side. Free kicks, never mind. We're looking at short passing 95 and long passing 91. That is beautiful for both of those. Stick a card on that and they're up to full. Dribbling 88 overall. That is amazing. That is great. He has agility of 80. He has balance of 81, which is just about right. Reactions 89, which is great. Again, brilliant. He will be in the right place at the right time, and he will react. Ball control 90, dribbling 89, composure 89. That is all great stats, guys. This is a brilliant card. This is an exceptional card. Go out and get this card. It doesn't cost much to do. I've showed you how to do it, and it genuinely is a brilliant card. I'm not an Arsenal fan, I'm an Everton fan, but I'm telling you now, this is a brilliant card, and this will help you. If you don't have midfielder, or even if you want someone to just come off the bench and work their socks off, this is a great card. To finish off, obviously defending wise 79, still not bad at all. Great stand tackle of 82, great interceptions of 81, so again with that high height it will work really well. And 92 stamina, guys. 92 stamina. That is an all gamer. That is Aaron Ramsey. Down below you will see some of the highlights that I'm giving from the game. He was excellent. My feelings on him, he was good in control of the ball. He intercepted really well, to be fair. It was my first game of the day and my only game of the day so far, so it was a bit cold, so my passing wasn't the greatest. No, I wouldn't blame him. I think it was me. I was a bit slow on the pass, but genuinely when he did pass, he was great. Obviously I scored a goal with him. He did have a couple of shots. I think he ended up man of the match. He was exceptional. He was all over the park. Genuinely 88 rated. Aaron Ramsey works really well. I've got him in CM at the moment, and then in front of him I've got William, who's working, who's high as well. So again, I'm beginning to build up a really good team. As you can see from the highlights down below, he is a really good find, guys. Please go out and get him. I am highly recommending Aaron Ramsey at 88 rated. He doesn't cost that much, but he's definitely worth it. So there you go. So again, remind you, go and see Hyphen Gamin. Again, this guy is good. He works really hard, and he plays an awful lot of games. So if FIFA isn't your bag necessarily, or you want a break from FIFA, go in and have a look at this guy. Like I said, Black Ops, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Fortnite, of course. He does all those stuff and more. So yeah, go in and have a look down the link below. I will have all these links to wherever he is, and go and support him, guys. As you've supported me, go and have a stick a like on him, go and subscribe to him, and see how he gets on and help him out. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good time. And again, look after yourself, because if you can't look after yourself, you've got to find someone who can. Take care. Bye bye.